So this is a Sidewinder Force Feedback tool that I modded for Elite Dangerous and War Thunder or whatever. It's the Force Feedback version. I added more buttons because these joysticks, big problem is they only have only these two and that switch and also this switch and the trigger. So what I did was I pick up the signal from these four buttons and use it potentiometer from the throttle. I took the wires through this shaft. It was a bit tricky because there's no much space, and the wires go through the shaft. They pass through here. See, I wired this potentiometer to work like a brake, like the Viper uses. So it detects the movement here, and then yeah, I can use this as a brake or as another analog switch. It gives analogical input. So also put first I increased the size of the main trigger so I can have more space for my finger. I like it this way, just my preference. I added another trigger that I can be firing with this one, and then I press forward and I can quickly change weapon loadouts, whatever. I added another trigger here. It's really useful for it's a secondary trigger, and this is like an emergency button, emergency trigger, I think, for heat sinks or something. Drop bombs, something I need to press fast, really easy to access, and I poof. These are the default ones. They still work, everything's fine. I only added a bit of glue so I can have some cushion here. I like it this way. And also I added this pinky switch. The joystick has twist motion. Yeah, it has twist motion. And now I'm gonna show you the force feedback. I got this program here that simulates the force feedback. So I have two, by the way, connected. So this one is the second one. First I'm gonna show you the spring center. It's at 100% force right now. I don't use it 100%, but it's just for show. So it has this small optical sensor here, this blue dot, that if I put my finger here or anything, it will detect and activate the engines, the electrical engines, motors, whatever. So I put the finger here and move it by itself. See, I'm gonna move it back. It moves it back to center. Move it forward, back to center. Left, yeah, you know the way. So this is now the effect is spring center, so it giving me resistance. If I put it at the right, it wants to go to the left, and now center, it wants to stay in the center. Easy to know. There's also friction, so if I activate friction, it gives me a constant force. If I'm going to move to the right, it gives me some resistance, but if I move to the left, it stays on left. It doesn't return. It doesn't return now. You see? You can see it even. Yeah, it gives some resistance, but after it stays in the same. After it goes to a position, it stays there. And now I have a funny effect is the grooves, so it's like it's driving on a road with bumps or some constant wind bursts, whatever. So it kind of shakes, gives this shakiness. This is nice for flight simulators. Another cool one is the periodic force, but this one, I don't know why it's not giving me the effect. It does nothing when I do that. Some USB or some protocol, some stuff is not working. But my second one, this is my second one for the left arm. It can work. I put this is just tape because I don't want to. It has a light here, and I didn't want it to see the light in the dark. It kind of gets annoying. So this is my left one. It was converted to the left arm, so it doesn't have this groove. I removed it, so now it's all of it. It's straight. So this is the same. I modify the trigger. This is a big trigger, big trigger. It's just a small spring, just to give it some, just to take the slack, and it has some, just two bolts on the sides. The holes are needed to reduce the weight, and also I added this metal plate glued to the bottom that it's the counterweight, just to get it more balanced. Yeah, this one has one too. Not easy to show, but this one also has one, just to give it more balance. And I'm just gonna show just gonna go here and here, periodic force, just to show it shaking. It's not a big deal, but it's fine. Nope, it's not working. Let's see why. Yeah, okay, periodic force. Okay, now it's doing this thing. Come on. What? Oh fuck. Okay, back. I managed to do periodic force, so I'm gonna show the effect. I'm not doing anything, it's joystick doing it by itself. See, I can try to counteract, but it does a bit of force. I cannot keep it straight on the same place. See, I'm not doing any force, it's just its engine's doing everything.